Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash. As you can see, it's pretty much empty in here. I just put everything that was in here away. It's been about 2 months since I filmed the shop my stash. I wanted to start somewhat fresh, or really fresh. So there's barely anything here. There's some lip products that are in my lip roulette for the month of May. We'll talk about these at the end when we pull in everything in here. We'll do swatches for them. And I do have my mascaras and like brow products. Those typically stay in here. They don't change much unless like they're empty. Eye primer and a single shadow that I'm trying to get some more use out of. Anyway, so we're starting fresh. We are gonna go ahead and get started. I think maybe we'll start with new makeup. We'll start pulling some new makeup in, and then we'll go through my stash and pull some older items in my collection. I hope you enjoy. It's been a really long time. I know, I'm ready for it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, starting with one of the drawers, like the top drawer of new makeup. I have bought some other stuff that I've been using like occasionally, and I put whatever I've tested or I used at least like once, I've put it back into my collection. There's only a couple things that I put back in here. For example, these two I put back in here because I want to use them again. I didn't get to use them enough. We'll go ahead and pull these in. I did pick up the MAC Selena highlighter, so I'm gonna pull this guy in. And during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I did pick up two of the Cover FX blush duos. I got Warm Honey, and then the other one I think Soft Peach. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull Warm Honey. Both of these I've used once, which is not really enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these in. I also picked up the Rust palette during Sephora's VIP sale. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't used it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in for eyeshadow palette. While we're here, I picked up this Nars highlighter quite some time ago. This is for de France. So we're gonna pull this guy in, and like always, I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches of everything I pull in. When I put everything back in the door, like towards the end of the video, I'll do swatches for everything. I opened this guy, but I still haven't used it. This is the Mcgrath Labs like under eye setting, blurring under eye powder, and I got the shade medium. I kind of like looking at it. I don't know if I should have just went with the translucent shade. I haven't used it yet, but I did open it. I was waiting to pull in the concealer that I picked up with it, and this is the shade LM8. I got them from Pat McGrath website. Both of these, they had like a deal on the duos. Like it's a little bit cheaper if you buy them as a duo, and then she had 25% off, I think, or 20% off. Anyway, I'm gonna pull these in for this week, or however long it's gonna be. I'm hoping it won't be that long. I really miss filming these videos, and I know you guys miss them too. From the other drawer, the one on top, I think I'm gonna pull in, I do really would want to pull in, let's see, I pulled in two highlighters, blushes. Let's do this NARS little blush. This is the shade Torrid. This was a part of the holiday collection. I panned the lip balm that came with it. Now I should just go ahead and use the blush. So I'm gonna pull that guy in. I think I want to do this guy. This Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. No, I kind of like, do I want to pull in like a brand new foundation, or I have a lot of these samples, but I try not to pull them in so I can get more use out of my larger foundations, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Let's try this guy. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I think this came in a Ipsy bag, and the shade is LG6, light golden 6, maybe? I don't know. So we're going to do this guy. Anything else from here? Should I do a primer? Have two in here. I don't know how that Selfie foundation is. Let's see. I have this guy. This is by Smith & Cult, but this is mattifying. I don't know if I need mattifying this time of the year. My skin is pretty like normalized. And I have this guy by Tarte, the Hydrating Primer. Or or we can just do an older primer. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just pull in a primer that I've had for a while. I'm not gonna pull in a new primer. Did we get enough stuff from here? I think we did. Yeah, I think it's good. I do want to pull in some of my like a little bit older makeup. So I think that's it from here. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. What should we do? Should we do setting spray and primer first, or should we, since we're on this side? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do a setting spray and a primer. Okay, so from the setting spray area, I think we will go ahead. I'm gonna pull this guy back in. I picked it up. I can't remember when I bought it. I used it one time and I don't think that was enough to like have an opinion about it. This is the NYX Bear With Me Prime, Set, and Refresh 8-hour mist thing. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Smashbox like stuff, kind of, according to what this is supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in and see how this guy go. For primer, let's see, what should we use? How about we pull in kind of feeling like a hydrating primer. I don't think there's much left in here. Maybe I'll be able to get through this guy. Let's do this one, the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull in, I'm gonna do one more. I think I will go ahead and pull in. I'm gonna do I want to do Banana Bright or the Dr. Brand one? Or Tatcha. Let's do Tatcha. Let's do the Tatcha primer. Ooh. I'm gonna pull in the full size one. I have used the smaller one. I think I've used it, at least. I think so. Yeah, I've used it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the full size one. So I'm gonna do this guy. I think that's enough from here. Now let's go ahead and pull in. I do want to pull in one more foundation and then a couple more, well, eyeshadow and all that. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull in an eyeshadow palette. The Rust palette by Melt Cosmetics, kind of dark and vampy. So let's get some color. I feel like I want to pull in one of these Pat McGrath palettes. It's been a long time since I've used them. I'm not sure which one though. Do I want to do one of, like, do I want to do the big one? This is the Mothership 3. And here I do have some new eyeshadow palettes in here as well. Got the Lime Crime one. I got Nabla one. I finally got the Frankation palette. I've been shopping, guys. I've been shopping. Staying at home. I think I want to do this one. I can get some colors and I think this will go totally different vibe than the Rust palette, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna pull in this guy, the Mothership 3. I don't think I'm gonna pull any other eyeshadow palettes. I'm not gonna get anything from here either. Again, there's a couple more new palettes in here. The Natasha Denona Retro. I got the Carli Bybel ABH palette. This was on a really good deal at, I actually snagged it from Macy's. I had like $10 reward thing and ended up paying 16 bucks for it, so that was really good. I think those are the only new eyeshadow palettes. Only. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull in anything from here. I think the two large palettes, this guy and Rust palette by Melt, that should be enough. I hope so. Okay, let's move on to foundations. All right, for foundation, let's see, what should we try this week? I think that I have a feeling that Pure One, from what I remember, is that it's full coverage. So I don't want to get something that's full coverage, basically. I want something a little bit lighter coverage. I think I do, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull in the e.l.f. one, e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is in the shade Nude. It's been a really long time since I used this. I kind of don't remember what I thought of it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy in. Hopefully it's a good match, but regardless, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm going to do that one. For concealer, we got the one that was also full coverage. I think that Pat McGrath one is supposed to be full coverage. Maybe we get something that's not so intense. Let me see. What do we have here? There's one more foundation back here too, but this is definitely like my summer shade. Zoeva. For concealer, I think I want to do this Candid one, or remember this one was good. Let's do the Candid. It's been a long time. I don't remember what I thought of it. Revlon Candid Concealer, and this is the shade 27 Biscuit. Let's do that one. Okay, for powders, I do have that one for Under the Eye by Pat McGrath. I'm gonna pull in a couple more. I want a finishing powder, definitely a finishing powder. And for that, I think I'm going to go ahead and do with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Finishing Powder, Sheer Perfecting Powder, and I have the shade 2. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in. Again, this is another category that kind of exploded as well. I think I want to pull in this e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. For some, I kind of have a feeling like some people say that it's actually glowy, kind of like a highlighter powder. I don't think it's glowy like a highlighter. I'm gonna try and use this as a setting powder, like an all-over setting powder. I think that's gonna be it from here. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be this. Do I want to do a banana powder for... No, I don't want to do a banana powder because I'm trying to finish up the banana powder by NYX. I think that's it from here. Let's go ahead and move on to a face palette. I'm feeling like I'm gonna pull in a face palette, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, as you can tell, I reorganized this drawer. Isn't it beautiful now? I had to do it. I think for face palette, I really want to pull in, you know, this one, Becca Chrissy Teigen palette. I think I've been seeing like some pictures on Instagram, people like using this one. And I remember how much I really wanted it. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy in. Okay, we can go crazy with bronzers because we only pulled in what, like the one bronzer that's in that Becca palette. So let's go ahead and get some bronzers. Okie doke, for bronzers, there's a lot to choose from. I think I'm gonna go, I really want to use this one. I like it, the Bare Minerals in Faux Tan. I really like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in. I also want to pull in, I need more options. Which one is this? Oh, that's a Gigi Gorgeous that came in Ipsy. I just used it recently. I don't want to do that one. Oh, let's do this. Why not? The Hourglass Luminous. Is it Ambient Lighting and Luminous Bronze Light. I'm gonna do this guy. I think that's good. 3 bronzers. This is glowy. The Faux Tan is kind of like, I can layer these two basically. Should we do one more? I don't know why I feel like I want to do one more bronzer. One more bronzer. One more bronzer. I think. Let's see. You're dragging me down. I don't don't remember what I thought of these. I say that, I think I say that every single time, that I don't remember what I thought of them. Let's do Queensland. Oh, actually forget it. I'm gonna do this Maybelline one, the City Bronzer by Maybelline. This is the shade 200. This is like a brown, I think they call it bronze contour. Oh yeah, that's pretty suitable for how light I am. That's it for bronzers. Should we do blushes? How many blushes do I have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why not? Let's do blush. Okay, for blush, I think I might have said this like every single time I film this, but I'm in desperate need of a blush declutter. This is just beyond crazy. I'm gonna go with Rockateur because the blushes that I have, I think are kind of all like peachy kind of colors. I think this will be a good one. Kind of like change it up a little. I'm gonna pull this in. I do want to pull in one more. One more blush. I feel like, ooh, I want to do this guy. Patrick Ta. Oh yeah, we're doing this one. She's Sincere. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this guy. She's Sincere, she's sincere. I do like this guy too though. No, I'm gonna do Patrick Ta. Let's do this guy. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one by Patrick Ta. Okay, I think that's it for blushes. Let's do, of course, we always need more highlights. So let's do some highlights. For highlighters, I think, I feel like I want to pull in this one by Milk, the Flex Highlight. Oh, I did get a couple of the Nabla highlights. These ones I used a lot of. This guy I've used quite a bit. They're in a separate spot because when I feel the urge to shop, I can refer back to it. This is Amnesia. I did really like it. I have 2 more. I picked up 2 more, so 3 in total. I'm not gonna do that because I used it enough right now. But that was, I just wanted to mention that. That was beautiful. I feel like I really want to do this one by Milk, or the Aladdin one. Ooh, this was so stunning. Let's do Aladdin because I think it's a little bit different tone than the ones that I've already pulled in. So this is the MAC Aladdin, always one jump ahead. It's beautiful embossment. This was like last year. Has it been already a year? I want to do this guy. I think that should be enough for highlights. I don't want to overkill it and not get to use, you know, like the ones that I already pulled in. I think I have this in there recently. So, let's see. I pulled in enough highlights, I believe, because we got the MAC, 2 MACs. MAC Selena. I pulled in the Nars one. I want one more. Let's do one that's not MAC. We're gonna do this and then one more. One more. Forget it. I'm gonna pull in the Flex Highlighter. Oh, this was really beautiful too. I kind of like have the feeling that I want this, so I'm gonna pull this in. So these 2. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the drawers, and then we'll come back and I'll do swatches for you. I'll show you how everything looks. We'll do swatches, and I'll show you the lip products that I'll have for this month. Okay, so I went ahead and put everything back in here. Let's go ahead and let's start talking about everything, and then I'll do swatches as we go. For this is the only place it fit. The primer, Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer is in here. I do have the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 2. I do really like this guy as a finishing powder. I'm really excited to use it. Elf Halo Glow Powder in the shade Light. I think there's 3 shades of this, or maybe 2 shades. And then we have the Mcgrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Medium. Ooh, okay. Feels kind of like I don't know, I want to say a little glowy. Hopefully it's not like shiny. I don't want to set under my eye with a shiny powder. Okay, next up for bronzers and highlights are in here. I do have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. I do really love this bronzer. It's beautiful. And I can layer it on top of other bronzers, like a matte bronzer, which the ones that I pulled in are matte. So here's this guy. It's just so beautiful. It's not very deep. I mean, the swatch looks like it would be really light, but it looks just really beautiful on the skin. And then here's the Maybelline City Bronze in the shade 200. Right next to that. It's like I can layer these two because this is matte bronzer. So do that. And then we have the Bare Minerals bronzer in Faux Tan. This is kind of like, it looks scary, but then you put it on the skin and you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's beautiful. And there's that over there. So we have these 3 bronzers, and then there's a bronzer in the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette. So we'll do a swatch of that in a little bit. For highlights, whew, make sure my hands are not wet. MAC Selena, it's so beautiful. I already used it, so it's not pristine, but it's just so beautiful. It's a little bit kind of like a deeper gold for me, but if I go light-handed a little bit, you know, enough, it'll be fine. I really love the packaging. I do love the embossment, like the flower. It's just so beautiful. There it is. It's really glowy too. The other highlights that I have in here, Nars Fort de France. I can't wait to use this guy. I remember when I bought it, the formula of it is just kind of weird. Well, kind of like all of Nars highlights. They're just, I don't know, a weird form. It's not it's not powdery at all, but there it is. It's a stunning highlight. I'm really excited to use it. There's that. And then 2 more highlights. I have Milk Makeup the Flex Highlighter, and this is the shade Lit. We have intense highlights this week. Got really gold, white gold, and a rose gold. I got a variety of colors. I'm excited. And I think there's 2 highlighters in the Becca palette. And here's MAC, Aladdin, Always One Jump Ahead, which fingers clean. Like, the formula of this MAC highlighter is so different than the one by like the Selena collection. There it is right there. It's not as deep as the one by Selena. Definitely a different formula. It's not as blinding. I do like it. I do like MAC highlights in general. So moving right along for blushes, and then we'll swatch the face palette. For blushes, I got 4 in here. Patrick Ta blush, She's Sincere. It's been a while since I used this guy. Again, this is kind of like a product that you swatch and you're like, okay, like what's happening? And then you put it on the skin, and then it just like, you can build it up as much as you want. My hand is a little wet from the wipe, but it's kind of like seriously, you're like, what is this? It's not doing anything. So with these blushes, it's kind of like the swatches are kind of like underwhelming, but then when you put it on the skin, it just looks so natural. Hope you can see that. I do really like it, and I ordered another one during Sephora sale, but I still haven't received it. Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in Warm Honey. Ooh, this is the more intense of the blushes for this week. So here's the matte side, and then there's the glowy side. So pretty. I stayed up that night so I can order these. Rockateur by Benefit. This is another really pretty glowy highlighter. Again, it looks kind of like, looks mauve, but natural mauve on the skin. I think this was like the first blush I bought from Benefit. There it is right there. See, it looks so like natural on the skin. So I'm excited to use this one. And then the last blush that I pulled in is the Nars Torrid. Let's see this one. Looks like, ooh, a little kind of like a tangerine. It has a little bit of glow to it. Maybe that's, ooh, I thought it was going to be a lot more intense, but it's not. Oh, that's beautiful. Can't wait to use that one. It's absolutely beautiful. And now let's go ahead and swatch the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette. Okay, we got a blush, 2 highlights, and a bronzer. Here's the blush. Here's a blush topper. And a bronzer. Ooh. Let me swatch them over here. My hand is a little wet. Oh, I cannot wait to play with this. It's been too long since I used it. I'm really excited for it. There it is, you guys. It's beautiful. Should we do eyeshadows? I guess let's do eyeshadow, and then the last thing we'll do is lip stuff. Again, nothing we put in here. I put the Tarte Base Tape Primer, the concealer by Revlon. I do have the Mcgrath concealer, Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, the e.l.f. foundation, the NYX Bear With Me Prime and Set, and then the 2 eyeshadow palettes are back here. The Rust palette by Melt. As soon as I saw that they're coming out with this, I was like, this, definitely getting this palette. There's just no question about it. I've wanted the Rust stack from them for so long, and now this palette, even better. I haven't touched it at all. I do want to try this guy. This is Ravage. Let's do a Rust. Oh, formula is just so beautiful. Tarnish, and let's do this yellowish thing, and this is the shade Erode. Okay, here we go. Here's Erode. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh, the formula. I think this was this one, Ravage. And is this Rust? I think this is Rust. Yep. And then Tarnish. Oh my god, I cannot wait to play with this palette. It's just like that perfect grungy palette. Should we do a couple shades? I do want to do this guy, but you want to make sure my fingers are clean and not wet. And let's do this guy, which is Raw Squared, Mar, or just do them all. Almost. Ah! Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh, I feel like a dummy. Oh man. Ay, 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 ay. It's so soft, and I went heavy-handed. Oh man. That's the shade Redox? I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty, but man, I went way too heavy-handed. Oh, shite. Okay, and this guy is Rubbish. This guy is Mar. And this one is Raw Squared. Really pretty, but I can't believe I did that. Okay, here they are. The shades. moving along, let's go ahead and do the Mcgrath Mothership 3. We'll do a couple swatches of this one. This guy is so beautiful too. Okay, I want to do these. This guy, I can't believe I haven't touched this one yet. Let's do this black. Should I do a matte? The mattes are kind of like, you know, these are the exciting shades in these palettes. Okay, I'm gonna, so, got my hair on here. Woo, look at that, beautiful. Oh man, these colors are just stunning. I gotta get another dip in that black. Or gray with shimmer, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Oh, these are beautiful. It's been a long time since I used this palette. This color, this is my first time touching this color. Look, even while swatching it heavy-handed, look how much is on my finger still. I'm excited. I'm excited for these. Should we do a couple more swatches? Let's swatch this one. And I've never swatched my thumb. Let's try it. Okay, I'm so excited to play with this palette. Did you guys see the preview for her new palette? Like the Rose 2 or something? Is it Rose 2? Is that lovely? Anyway, oh, it's so pretty. I'm like, okay, I need it, but I don't want to spend $125 on it, because I was doing the math. Like if I use a palette 125 days, that's $1 a use. I don't use my palettes 125 times, you know? That's crazy. Okay, here's that one. Now, the only thing left for us to do are lip swatches, and all these lip products are in my lip roulette for the month of May. So, except for, I think maybe just one in here that I'm trying to finish up, like a lip liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches of these lip products, and I'll come back and I'll show you the shades, and I'll tell you what they are. Alrighty, I went ahead and swatched these lip colors, and let's go ahead and go through them real quick. The first one over here is by AOA Studio, and this is the Wonder Lip Lock, and this is the shade Mystery. They smell so good. Like, these smell so good. I do really like this color too. So here's that. Right next to it is by Essence, and this is Matte 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 2. It's a creamy, I would say it's a very comfortable matte lipstick. I do like that one. Right on top of it is MAC Cream in Your Coffee. Not My Coffee. That's a cream sheen. You can tell like it's a lot more shiny than the matte one right next to it. Again, really beautiful color. Finally, I pulled in my Nars Cruella. Stunning red lip. Excited to use this one. This one I'm kind of like about. This is the Bite Beauty, and this is the Lip Crayon Glacé. I think that's how you say it. It's right over here. It's not my favorite color in my collection. We'll just say that. On top of it is a lip gloss, and that's the Bare Minerals 24 Karat. This came in the Bare Minerals what is it called? An advent calendar. My friend sent me that for Christmas, my friend Valerie. And over here is a Profusion Sparkling Lip Topper in the shade Secret Topper. It's a really pretty like pink shift to it. I do like this color as well. Over here we have L'Oreal Infallible paints, and this is the shade 312 Nude Star. One of my favorite, most comfortable like lip colors over here. Right over it is by Lime Crime Lip Blaze Butter and Glaze, and this is the shade Clover. Again, it's really beautiful, very comfortable lip colors. Over here is Ofra. Honestly, I don't know what the shade is, the name of it. It's all worn out. It's really beautiful though. It's this one over here. I can't tell you what the name of it is. Right on top of that is by Kat Von D, and that's the shade Berlin. It looks kind of like, whoa, intense, but on the lips it looks stunning. It's a really beautiful color. I was very surprised when I put it on my lips. Right on top of it is Pat McGrath Labs Perma Gel Ultra Lip Pencil, and the shade is Major, a really beautiful red. And right next to that is a La Masca Lip Crayon, and the shade is Media, kind of like a pinkish color. There it is. There you have it. These are all the lip colors, and this is my Shop My Stash for coming, hopefully 1-2 weeks. It's been a little bit difficult to film, being like working from home, taking care of my son, and with just everything going on, it's been a little bit difficult to film. I'm trying to make more time for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment in the description box. Let me know how you're doing, any makeup you're excited to use. Have you been shopping, not shopping? Just say hi. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.